Alright, so this will be a follow-up to the video I did earlier where I showed you how the button isn't registering all the clicks it can do when you fully press it in, but it should just click it as soon as you do it. So I ordered these off AliExpress. These are replacement button dome switches, and basically you can see this is what's actually contacting the board, and after a couple of years of use those will be worn down and not make it directly. So these were about, I think, $3, and you actually get two, so that's pretty nice. So getting started, you just want to screwdriver and take apart your 3DS, and I'll come back when I'm done. Alright, now that we have this part taken off, we're just going to disconnect this. Make sure that your 3DS is powered off and the battery is taken out and all. Now that that's a thing, take out these screws. Right here, 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 and these. Alright, so once you get this out, you can set the 3DS aside. And we're just going to be looking at this. So flip it over. You can see that's what we're going to be replacing. So for convenience sake, disconnect these two. Now with those two disconnected, we can really just look at this. So you can see, I zoom in, that I have kind of taken this off. This is because I cleaned it. Now this is working fine, but I kind of wanted new ones, so these are super cheap. So what you're going to do is just peel, being careful, the top layer off. And you can see just from here, it's incredibly thin. So it almost doesn't even look like there's anything to peel. But there is. Now it's off. Now we can examine what the problem was. You can see the burn marks. That's where the dead zone basically has just been coming from, because repeatedly pressing at that same spot. You can clean this with isopropyl alcohol and it should work fine, or just buy new ones. So that's it. I cleaned mine while I waited for these to arrive so I could still play it. So these are all clean. Want to make sure there's no dust or anything getting in there. Alright, so now I'm just gonna take one of these off and put it over it, matching the holes with these holes. Now that I got it on, they click, and we'll save this one. Maybe if I need to replace the D-pad, something like that. So don't throw the extra one off. And I would also suggest to keep this just in case. I'm just gonna keep it on this one. You can see they're different, but we'll see if that makes a difference when I put it back together. Now that we have it all put back together with the new dome switches, turning it on. Alright. So this is a modded new 3DS LL. And to test, I just like using Homebrew, or a folder. They all work. They're actually a lot clickier than my old ones, which is really nice. They feel really nice, so just gotta change the time of clock back to what it used to be. And that's basically it. So if you have any questions, stuff like this, I'll do that, do another video if you need it. yeah, so that's basically it.